In this video, we'll be looking at timesheets and job codes. This is where you'll generate your client's timesheets using job codes and fixed rates. The idea of the automated timesheets and job codes is to automatically record your time spent on every job within Assistant and provide better control over the practice by recording all in-progress jobs, highlighting due soon and overdue jobs, and enabling quick access to the jobs. To activate automated timesheets, open Assistance Options, select the User tab, and set the following parameters. Check the Maintain Timesheets Automatically checkbox. This will enable automated recording of timesheet records. Set the default due date, which is the number of days from the moment you start the job. Due date can later be overwritten in the timesheets if required. Set the Stop Timer if idle parameter. This will ensure that the program calculates active time correctly by excluding long idle times which may occur due to a telephone call, coffee break, etc. The unit parameter refers to the minimal billable time you wish to charge clients in minutes. The scaling parameter is the percentage by which the unit charge should be scaled when calculating work in progress amounts. The weekly hours parameter is the amount of weekly hours the employee works during 1 week. This parameter is used when generating reports to determine the hours spent on a record and the overall efficiency of the employee based on these hours. Note that the unit, scaling, and weekly hours parameters can be set per user in your organization. This is done by selecting Edit, Security, Users, etc. from the navigation bar. If you have a password, enter it in the password field and click on the Administer button. From here, select the Rates tab and define your user-specific rates. This is handy if you have separate billing rates for your employees, or have casual or part-time employees with hours less than a typical full-time employee. When using automated timesheets, you're able to determine job codes for each task in Assistant. Job codes list all the jobs you may use in or out of Assistant, such as accounting or auditing. Job codes are accessed via the File, Maintain Templates menu and by selecting job codes. As you can see, many job codes have been predefined for you. Many of these codes are direct references to the tax forms. For example, rates for a company return are EC and individual return EI. If you wish to directly link rates to tax forms, for example the super surcharge form, you would enter SP or SR for the code. If you wish to create a new job code, click on the New button. You will need to enter a code. We recommend using 2 digits, but you may have numbers up to 5 characters in length. The description is a short description of the job code. The type parameter refers to the type of job or how you will charge for each job. This may be either time taken, clock time, table of fixed rates, or flat price. The rate parameter is used when the type is time taken. Here you may specify a rate for each type of job undergone. Finally, the fee parameter is used in conjunction with the flat price type. This is a flat fee for specific jobs, for example, a BAS statement. When using the table of fixed rates type, you can access the table of fixed rates via File, Maintain Templates, and by selecting Table of Fixed Rates. The system will automatically determine which schedules and worksheets were completed in the return or form and will work out the job fee automatically from this table. You may change the fee for each item listed here. If the tax return has multiple schedules or worksheets of the same type, the fee will be charged for each of the schedules or worksheets. For instance, if a depreciation worksheet has 5 assets, the fee will be charged for each of the assets. Note that the table of fixed rates is only applicable to individual tax returns. I'll now show you how the automated timesheets work. First, I'll start a new return. Enter a few fields and save the return. Then, I'll open the timesheets by clicking the Times button on the button panel. This is the timesheet form. The image in the first column shows the type of the record. This particular record was generated automatically by Assistant. These two were posted from Practice Manager, and this one without the image was entered manually. The automated timesheet record shows job code, the job description, the number of units, rates for the units, the total fee, and the due date, which is 7 days from the day I started this job. If you remember, the due date parameter was set in the options, but we can change it within the timesheet form. Finally, the status of the job can be selected here. If I open the tax return again and make some changes, the associated timesheet record will update the time spent preparing this tax return. If I spend more time on the job, the system will calculate the units and fee for the job. If I go back to the return, validate and change the status to signed or accepted, the system will also update the status of the associated timesheet record. As you can see, the status of the associated timesheet record has also been changed to completed. When the status of a timesheet record has changed to completed, the record becomes available in the billing system. If you have clients with completed jobs, the billable clients filter can be used to filter those clients. For more information on each record, you can double-click on the specific record to display more information, such as time taken, date completed, reminder messages, the activity log, and invoice text. If you tick the Remind box, Assistant will flag the record, adding it to the Job Flow Alerts module within Assistant. This will notify you of any overdue or upcoming jobs on a daily basis. Currently, the timesheet records are filtered by clients, showing only records associated with the selected client. Let's change the filter. To do so, you must right-click on the timesheets to activate the pop-up menu, and then select Filter by User. When the timesheets are sorted by user, the timesheets will act as a to-do list, showing all in-progress jobs associated with the current user. These records will then be sorted by due date. The completed jobs can also be shown if we select all records in the pop-up menu. The menu can be used to hide or show fields such as date started, due date, date completed, time taken, progress, and units and rates. There is a provision to view the timesheets of other users, of course if such rights are granted by the administrator. We can also use the pop-up menu to reassign the jobs to other users. Assistant will remember the last layout of the timesheets and will restore it after you've closed the program.